Class 10, Unit 1, Prose. Have you ever seen the first attempt of the flight of birds? Do you have any experience? Everything have the first attempt. A child can walk with the first step, then fell down, then again he can walk properly. So, in this lesson, we are going to see about a bird, seagull, and about his first flight. Our author of this lesson is Liam O. FLAHERTY. You can see this picture, Liam O. FLAHERTY. He is the person, he is the author of this lesson. He was very famous. He is an Irish novelist, socialist, and story writer. His lifetime was 1886 to 1984. He was very much interested in traveling. He is a literary renaissance, Irish literary renaissance famous figure. He was a famous figure in the Irish literary renaissance. He is fond of traveling. So, he selected this topic, I think, his first flight. Birds fly, you all know. Now, we are going to see about a seagull, a bird which lives in seashore mostly, kadal paravai. About a seagull we are going to see. Here we can see about a seagull who lived with his parents and siblings. Father, mother, a seagull and two brothers and one sister. They all together living happily in a cliff, ledge. Ledge means a cliff. In a cliff we have a surface, some extended surface like a room like structure. In that this seagull with his siblings lived. Then the other seagull, except this hero of our lesson, the siblings started to fly the previous day itself. They started flying, they are eating the fish in the sea, they sink in the sea, they play together with their parents. But our seagull, who is afraid to fly, sitting in the ledge, simply watching the parents and the siblings' activities. Now, in this lesson, we can see the cliff. Cliff means big hill inside a sea. You can see the picture of a bird, seagull sitting at the ledge. So, you know the picture of cliff, ledge you know, then you see the picture of Liam O. FLAHERTY, the author also. So, now we can have the clear idea. Now, we are going to study about the first attempt of the seagull, how it started to fly very happily or very pathetically. What is the condition of the seagull? That is the main thing here. The seagull was afraid to fly. The siblings are very happily playing with the mother and father, but our seagull afraid to fly. So, it is simply standing on the surface of the ledge. So, it is watching everybody. Now, the siblings started flying like their mother and father, and they are encouraging our seagull to start to fly, but they are not at all interested to help. Simply they are doing their work, but our seagull is watching. நம்ம கடல் பறவை என்ன பண்ணுதுன்னா பயந்து போய் அந்த லெட்ஜிலே உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்குது. அது பறக்கிறதுக்கு பயப்படுது. மற்ற சிப்ளிங்ஸ் உடன்பிறப்பு எல்லாம் ரெண்டு பிரதர்ஸ் ஒரு சிஸ்டர்லாம் பறந்துட்டாங்க. அவங்க பழகிட்டாங்க, அப்பா அம்மாவோட பழகிட்டு ஜாலியாக பறந்துட்டு இருக்காங்க, கடலில் ஃபிஷ் எல்லாம் பிடிச்சி சாப்பிட்றாங்க. பட் நம்ம சீகல் என்ன பண்ணுது, ரொம்ப பயப்படுது. பயந்து போய் அந்த லெட்ஜிலே உட்காந்துட்டு இருக்குது. அந்த சர்ஃபேஸ் ஆஃப் த லெட்ஜ் அப்படி மெதுவாக வந்து எட்டி பார்க்கும். அந்த கடலை பார்த்தோன்னா அதுக்கு பயம். அந்த ஆழத்தையும் அந்த கடல் தண்ணி அந்த மலையோட உயரம் எல்லாம் அதுக்கு ரொம்ப பயத்தை கொடுக்குது. ஸோ இட் இஸ் வெரி மச் அஃப்ரைட் டு ஃப்ளை. அவங்க என்கரேஜ் பண்ணுறாங்க. தேர் ஃபாதர், மதர், சிப்ளிங்ஸ், தே ஆர் ஃப்ளையிங் பிஃபோர் த சீகல், but their attempt to make the seagull fly is in vain, no use at all, because our seagull is afraid to fly, no courage to fly. So it started, but you come to the edge of the ledge, but it is not at all started. It is afraid to fly. Then again it's going inside the ledge. Then it says anything available for eating, it is searching. The mother is with the idea that if it is starving, it can start to fly. With that idea, the siblings and the father and mother, they never help them. So what did they do? They are asking the seagull to start to fly with their activities, but it is not at all trying, simply watching and afraid. So again it is going inside the room like structure in the ledge. Then it started searching for the food. It is very hungry now, but inside the ledge it couldn't get any food material, only the egg shells, broken egg shells, the nestlings, waste materials, everything there, no food at all. It scratches the cliff, all the floor it over, it is searching, but no, எவ்வளோ தேடினாலும் அதுக்கு எந்த ஃபுட்டுமே கிடைக்கல. அந்த எக் ஷெல், உடஞ்ச எக் ஷெல் தான் கிடக்குது. ஸோ இட் இஸ் ட்ரையிங் டு ஈட், இட் இஸ் வெரி ஹங்க்ரி, பட் இட் காட் ஒன்லி அ வால் ஆஃப் த ஃபிஷ். ஒரு சின்ன துண்டு, ஒரு ஃபிஷ்ஷோட வால் தான் கிடைக்குது. அதை எடுத்து ட்ரை பண்ணி சாப்பிட பார்க்குது. பட் ஒன்ஸ் இட் இஸ் ஓவர், then again it is trying to come out to fly, but it couldn't. It is going on, going and coming at the back. It is trying but failed. Then what happened? It has started to eat even the eggshell. Now it started try to bite the eggshell. At least he can manage to solve his hungry mood, but no use at all. It's also no use of helping its hunger. So it is very hungry, but it want to meet their parents and sister and brothers, but that's also of no use. Then the previous night only she eat something. Then again the next day the sunlight comes. The hot sunlight blazed on the cliff. The ledge also affected with severe hot sunlight, scorching sunlight. Now the seagull is hungry. Dear children, you have a lot of experience. You visited some adventurous places like Kutralam, Five Falls, then in Kodaikanal, Pillar Rock, such places you can see. Very high it is. We can feel it very fearful to walk on the top of the mountain, to see below the mountain. Such a way, this seagull also afraid to face the dangers, the sea surrounded by the cliff. Because of the sunlight, the seagull started feeling very hot. The previous day night, it got only a little wall of the fish. The next day comes the hot sun, it affected the health of the seagull. It can't bear the sun's light. Very hot it feels, feeling hungry. The sunlight also, scorching sun, very hot. It feels so tired, but it wants some food, but it couldn't find the food in the ledge. Then it watched what the siblings doing, what the parents doing. The siblings are happily flying over the sea. Then the elder brother got one mackerel fish. Mackerel fish it got. It is trying to eat. The watching the fish, it feels like eating, but it couldn't get anything here. It wants to fly, but afraid. But other siblings also, they are searching for fish, they are eating, they are enjoying with their parents. The parents simply making the seagull fly, but no use. Now what happened? The father simply preening the feathers. The மைனா காக்காலாம் பார்த்துருப்பீங்க, தண்ணியில் குளிச்சுட்டு அப்படி சிக்கு எடுக்கிற மாதிரி அப்படி ஃபெதர்ஸ் எல்லாம் அப்படி நீவி விட்டுட்டு இருக்கும். ஸோ தட் இஸ் ப்ரீனிங். தென் டோசிங், இது என்ன பண்ணுது நம்ம சீகல், இட் இஸ் ஆக்டிங் ஆஸ் இஃப் இட் இஸ் ஸ்லீப்பிங். எதுவுமே இல்லாத மாதிரி, பயப்படாத மாதிரி, தூங்குற மாதிரி இட்ஸ் ஆக்டிங். அவர் சீகல் கண் அப்படி மூடிட்டு லைட்டாக பார்க்குது அவங்க பேரண்ட்ஸ் என்ன பண்ணுறாங்க, சிப்ளிங்ஸ் என்ன பண்ணுறாங்கன்னு. பட் வாட் ஹேப்பன், த அதர் சிப்ளிங்ஸ் ஆர் கெட்டிங் எவ்ரி திங். அதை பார்த்துட்டு கூட இது இன்னும் நம்ம அதை எப்படியாவது அடைஞ்சிடணும் அப்படின்ட்டு, அப்படியாவது பறந்துடணும் அப்படின்னு அதுக்காக அவங்க ட்ரை பண்ணுறாங்க. நம்ம கையில் மீன் இருக்கிறத பார்த்துட்டு அது வந்துடும் பறந்துடும்னு அவங்க மதர் சிப்ளிங்ஸ்லாம் ட்ரை பண்ணி அதை வந்து மோட்டிவேட் பண்ணுறாங்க. பட் இட்ஸ் ஆஃப் நோ யூஸ். இன்னும் அதுக்கு பயம் போகலை. ப்ரீவியஸ் டே சாப்பிட்டது, சன்லைட் ஸ்கார்ச்சிங் சன்னாக இருக்குது, ரொம்ப பயப்படுது. அப்போ என்ன பண்ணுது, பயம் போகலை. நம்மளும் அப்படி தானே, என்ன ஒரு சின்ன விஷயத்துக்கும் பயப்படும் இல்லையா? இதையுமே ஒரு ஃபஸ்ட் அட்டம்ப்ட்னா எல்லாருக்குமே பயம் இருக்கும். பட் ட்ரை 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 அகெயின் டில் யூ ரீச் த கோல்னு சொல்லுவாங்க. அரைஸ், அவேக், ஸ்டாப் நாட் டில் த கோல் இஸ் ரீச்ட். யார் சொன்னது இது? எஸ், சுவாமி விவேகானந்தா. இந்த மாதிரி நமக்கு ஒரு மோட்டிவேஷ்னல் வேர்ட்ஸ்லாம் நமக்கு கிடைக்கிறப்ப இன்னும் நமக்கு வந்து ஒரு எதையுமே ஒரு ட்ரை பண்ணி அச்சீவ் பண்ணணும்னு ஒரு பிரிஸ்க்னஸ் நமக்கு வரும். ஸோ எதுவுமே ஃபஸ்ட் அட்டம்ப்ட் கஷ்டம்தான். பட் இஃப் யூ ஹாவ் courage and face the difficulties with boldness, you can achieve the success in your life also. You can make use of it. இப்போ நம்ம சீகல் என்ன பண்ணுது, அந்த சிப்ளிங்ஸ் என்ன பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கு, அந்த ஃபிஷ்ஷை கேட்ச் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்குது. இது வந்து டோசிங், அப்படி தூங்குற மாதிரி ஆக்ட் பண்ணுது. அவங்க ஃபாதர் என்ன பண்ணுறாரு, அப்படி க்ளீனிங் த ஃபெதர்ஸ், அந்த ஃபெதர்ஸை வந்து அந்த பீக்கால வந்து அப்படி க்ளீன் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கிறாரு. அவர் ஹாயாக அதை பார்த்துட்டு இது என்ன பண்ணுதுன்னு பார்க்குறாரு, அதை பண்ணிட்டு இருக்காரு. பட் கொஞ்ச நேரத்தில் அவங்களாம் இதை மறந்துட்டாங்க. 24 hours ஓவர், த ஹோல் டே இட் இஸ் சஃபரிங் விதவுட் ஃபுட். வாட் கேன் வி டூ? தே ஆர் ட்ரைங் டு மேக் இட் ஃப்ளை பட் ஆஃப் நோ யூஸ். தட் seagull also trying but afraid. It is having the fear to overcome. Fear makes the seagull stop to fly. அந்த fear இல்லைன்னா அது பறந்துடும். விழுந்துருமோ, கடலில் விழுந்துருமோ, மலையிலேருந்து கீழே விழுந்துருமோ, ஆழமாக இருக்குதே, அந்த பயம் அதை பறக்க விடாமல் பண்ணுது. ஸோ எதுலேயுமே நமக்கு பயம் இருந்துச்சுன்னா we can't do anything. Without fear we have to act. உங்கள் லைஃப்லேயுமே எந்த ஒரு ஆக்டிவிட்டீஸ்லையுமே you must act without fear. Try your best. Definitely you can get success. ஹோப்ஃபுல்லாக ஹார்ட் ஒர்க் பண்ணோம்னா we can achieve success. இப்போ நம்ம சீகல் என்ன பண்ணுது, எப்படி அது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் அட்டம்ப்ட், எப்படி ஃப்ளைட், ஹவு இட் இஸ் கெட்டிங் த ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஃப்ளைட், அதை பற்றி தான் இப்போ நம்ம பார்த்துட்ருக்குறோம். இப்போ என்ன பண்ணுது, அந்த மதர் சீகல் மட்டும் என்ன பண்ணுது, இதை கொஞ்சம் கேர் பண்ணி எப்படியாவது நம்ம பிள்ளையை பறக்க வச்சிடணும். ஸோ தட் இஸ் த எய்ம் ஆஃப் த மதர். 24 hours over, father and siblings, they didn't bother about the other seagull who is in the ledge. அவங்க ஏதோ ட்ரை பண்ணிட்டு விட்டுட்டாங்க. பட் ஒன்லி த மதர் இஸ் கேரிங். ஸோ மதர்ஸ் கேர், தட் இஸ் ரிவீல்டு ஹியர். த ஆதர் இஸ் வெரி பர்டிகுலர் அபவுட் த மதர்ஸ் ஸ்பெஷல் கேர். சிப்ளிங்ஸ் இருக்கிறாங்க, ஃபாதர் இருக்கிறாங்க, அவங்களும் கொஞ்சம் ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுறாங்க, பட் நாட் ஃபுல்லி. அவங்க டயர்ட் ஆகிட்டாங்க, தே ஆர் டூயிங் தேர் ஒர்க். பட் ஒன்லி த மதர், த கிரேட் பர்சனாலிட்டி, த மதர் மீன்ஸ் ஆல்வேஸ் கேர் ஃபார் த children, father also, but mother's care is more special. That is revealed here by the author. The mother thinks, try to do some new activities. It takes a piece of fish, then it tries to tore the fish. அப்படி அதை கிழிச்சு அப்படி பீக்கால் அப்படி டோர் பண்ணி காலில் வச்சு அப்படி டோர் பண்ணி சாப்பிட ட்ரை பண்ணுது. அதை பார்த்தாது இந்த சீகலுக்கு வந்து அதை சாப்பிடணும்னு ஒரு பயம் வந்துடும், ஒரு ஆசை வரும், ஆசையில் பறந்துடும் அப்படின்ட்டு ட்ரை பண்ணுது. எப்படியாவது வந்து நம்மளை சாப்பாட்டுக்காக வந்துடும், பசி, ஒன் டே ஆயிடுச்சு, பசி அதிகமாக இருக்கும், சரியாக தூங்கலை. ஸோ டெஃபினெட்லி த சீகல் வில் ஃப்ளை. அந்த ஐடியாவில் இட் டோர் த ஃபிஷ். இட் இஸ் கேச்சிங் த ஃபிஷ் இன் இட்ஸ் பீக், தென் ட்ரைஸ் டு ஃப்ளை டுவர்ட்ஸ் த சீகல் இன் த லெட்ஜ். Now the mother is coming near the ledge. The seagull is standing on the cliff in the ledge. Now what happened with the fish? It is trying to reach the seagull. Mother seagull tries to come near the seagull, but the seagull with happiness, oh my mother is coming to give me food. With that happiness, the seagull is trying to reach the mother, but it is afraid to come away from the cliff. But the mother didn't enter the ledge. Simply it is coming near the seagull and it is having the fish on its mouth. It is flying near the seagull, not touching the seagull, not giving the food to the seagull. It is flying but not reaching the cliff. It tries to touch the seagull, but our seagull tries to catch the mother, the food in the mouth of the mother, but it's not able to get. It's afraid. Then again feeling very hungry and tired, it wants some food. So with that hunger and fear, everything overcomes. Finally the attempt to eat makes the seagull to start to fly. It flapped its wings, then suddenly it moves ups and downs. The mother goes up, then comes down, then coming near. Like that it makes the seagull to fly. Then it started flapping its wings, it started coming up and down, then started flying. It is the first flight. The seagull is very happy. The first flight of the seagull is very happily going on now. The fear gone. Without knowing, unknowingly, it started flying after seeing the mother's help, mother's mouth having the fish. With the thought of getting the fish, it wants to eat, try to catch the mother, it started flying. So how happy the mother is. It is feeling very sad about the seagull. One day it's not eating. With that fear, with that affection, the mother is trying to make it fly, coming near with the fish. Then finally what happened? Finally our seagull started flying. Very happily it started flying. The siblings, the father also watched the scene. They are also very happy. They are encouraging how happily the seagull is flying. They are also screaming, scratching, all shouting with happiness. They are flying together and they are very happily encouraging the seagull who started his first flight. So finally, with a great courage, by hunger it started flying. The mother only make the seagull fly with giving a lot of efforts. Now what happened? It is coming with the siblings and the father. Then the father and siblings teach the seagull to fly in various manner, then try to fly in the sea level. They all floating on the sea level, but it is afraid to do that now. Now it started flying, it know how to fly, but now the green floor of the sea, how the other siblings and mother and father happily playing on the sea level over the surface of the sea, that is afraid to do now. Another fear. Now what happened? Now again they are teaching, they are doing. How they behave, it's also started flapping its wings, touch the surface of the sea water, then its legs started to sink in the sea. It's afraid, it flapped its wings, but it's going to swim. It's simply floating on the water. So happy our seagull is. Now it knows to fly, to float in the water, everything it came to understand from the siblings and mother. So by hard work, by efforts, our seagull started to fly and started to float in the water also, in the sea surface. All are happily enjoying now. Now the seagull is happy with the mother, father and siblings. They all together what they are doing? They are eating fish, various fish they got, they are eating, they are cheer up, simply happily they are flying here and there. They are enjoying their life. They, over the surface of the water also, they are happily moving and playing. They had the great delight. Now their attempt to make the seagull fly is succeeded. So from this lesson what we came to understand, any effort never goes in vain. So if you put your effort, you will get success. Like that only for your studies, your exams, everything, you no need to afraid. Everything seems to be new. You are coming to the new class, new lessons, new circumstances, everything new, but our hard work and our sincere attempt, our efforts will make us get success definitely. So that is the message of the Liam O. Flaherty in this lesson. So in our life also we have a lot of experiences. So we can see from this lesson we can also try our best to get success in our life. Now we understand? Now at the book back you have a lot of lessons, exercises, synonyms, then you have some modals, grammar part you have modals, active voice, passive voice, that also you can have some practice. So it's already you studied in 9th standard, modals you have studied in 9th standard, active to passive, active voice, passive voices also you learnt in 9th standard. So in this first unit, prose, book back exercises are very important. Every lesson is important. Now in the first unit, synonyms are there, but in the book back it is given as meanings. But in your exam you will get like choose model. Here next you see the flying seagull, how happily the seagull started to fly. The happiness you can see here. Here you can see even on land we can see the seagulls, not only in the seashore or in the surface of the ledge, cliff. In land, on land also the seagulls are living. How beautiful they are. like dove it seems, but very beautiful, very small. Now we saw the seagull's efforts, everything here. It's very much interesting. Now regarding the lesson, book back exercises, synonyms, then changing the noun, verb, adjective, adverb. Noun means name of a person, things or places. Verb means any actions, acting, playing, writing, eating, some activities, that is represented by verb. Adjective means it is the noun which qualifies. A person is qualified by a adjective. For example, good girl, nice boy. This is adjective. Then adverb means walk fast, ran quickly. These are called adverbs. So these changes also you can see in the book back exercise. Synonyms, then change of the noun, adjective, adverb, then verb. It is also given as one exercise. The next exercise comes as you have reading and writing exercises for comprehension. You have a lot of exercises already you have learned. In this lesson also we got one comprehension passage. Then another exercise for writing, you have report writing. Report writing or notice writing already you will get in your exam. Report means how in any circumstance, for example, describe about the literary association program. So write about the educational development day, like that one topic given. Then from that topic you have to write a report. That is also one exercise given at the back of your first unit prose. Then regarding grammar only modals and active voice, passive voice. These are all already you studied in your previous classes. So very easy for you. You can easily revise, you can get good marks by practice. You have to write a lot of grammar exercises. Modals can, could, shall, should. These are the things. It is used only in your from your lower classes you learned. Only with the number or person it won't be changed. Modals always the same for all the numbers or persons. With the numbers and persons it never change. Can, could, shall, should, may, might, should, semi-modals, quasi-modals, you all studied. You are all well versed in this I think. You can revise in this lesson also. Then voice also you can come up, already you know, so you can prepare well and you can get easily good marks. If you practice so many exercises in grammar, you can get a full mark in this grammar part. From the beginning itself, if you make it useful, it is very easy for you. Without fear if you study. How the seagull, without fear it started flying. Without fear you started studying grammar also. It's easy for you. Don't feel it difficult. With happiness, with hope you can prepare well. Then regarding the other exercises in the book, you have some simple exercises. Book back exercises always you make it thorough. Synonyms first, then comes short answers, paragraphs. You can practice that, you can learn well. Easily you can score good marks. Then comes the grammar part. Along with that you have a lot of comprehension questions. Now we learned the lesson seagull. You know the gist of the story? How the seagull, கடல் பறவை எப்படி அது ட்ரை பண்ணிச்சு, எப்படி பறந்துச்சு, அவங்க பேரண்ட்ஸ் எப்படி ஹெல்ப் பண்ணாங்க, ரொம்ப ஹாஸாக பிஹேவ் பண்ணுற மாதிரி நமக்கு தோணுச்சு. பட் ரியலி they are helping the seagull to fly. So from this you understand how it is easy to get success by trying continuously. Hard work never fails. That is the thing you learn from this lesson. Now if I ask some comprehension questions, can you answer? What are the things done by the mother to make the seagull fly? Yes, it tries to make the seagull fly by flying itself around. Then finally what did it do? Having a fish on its mouth, moving near the seagull and make the seagull to reach the food, it goes away. Then the seagull started to fly. That is one question. Then how many siblings our seagull had? Yes, 2 brothers and 1 sister. Totally how many members in their family? Yeah, 6 members. 6 members are living in that ledge. Okay, what is the first fish caught by the elder brother of the seagull? Mackerel fish. That is the fish caught by the elder seagull. Then from this, what do you learn from this lesson? What is your idea from the first flight. His first flight we learned. From this lesson, what do you learn? Yes, we can also hopefully try to achieve great things in the world by continuous efforts without fear. Okay, then by practice we can make everything perfect. Practice maketh a perfect man. So wish you all the best. You can also practice well. Grammar part give importance. Report writing, then advertisement also coming in this lesson at the back of the lesson. You can get one advertisement practice. For advertisement also you can get easily 5 marks will be given in the exam. Easily you can score here. Neatly you can write advertisement with beautiful pictures, then presentation should be neat with outline, then all the details given at the back of your first lesson. So behind your lesson you have a lot of exercises. So reading, listening, writing, all the 4 skills are developed by practicing the works given at the back of the lesson, each and every lesson. Now already we saw for reading we got the comprehension, for writing we got the report writing, then grammar part we got modals, active and passive voices. Okay, more exercises if we do means we can have more practice, we can get very good marks. So will you get good practice? Will you get good marks? Hope we all will do. Wish you all the best. Let us meet in the next class. Thank you.
இப்பாடத்திற்கான கேள்விகள்.
Who is the author of the lesson? What is the seagull afraid of? What made the young seagull to fly finally?
கேள்விக்கான விடைகளை கீழ்கண்ட விவரங்களுடன் நமது கல்வி தொலைக்காட்சியின் வாட்ஸ்அப் எண்ணான 9361894807 என்ற எண்ணிற்கு அனுப்பவும்.